Hey DayQ fam.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome.
So we're back with another video, and the do's and don'ts series is coming to an end. This is the last one. I don't know, it's bittersweet, isn't it?
Yeah, you see, I always get excited because, you know, it's coming to an end, and that just means that we've achieved something. And it's nice to achieve something every 4 episodes because that's how long our series kind of lasts.
Yeah.
And yes, I get excited because I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, the next one. We haven't even got that planned. Like, I'm just like, I go to panic mode. Like,
we're gonna put that to the DayQ fam group for them to decide, and then we'll come back at you with another series.
Yes, in this video, we're talking about the marital don'ts, the things that you shouldn't do in your marriage. Guys, we know a lot of you are single, we know a lot of you are in like relationships. I don't know how many married people watch our channel, but we want to give you them keys so you don't need to go through the struggles that we go through. We can be the ones that go through the pain, we go through the fire for the sake of you guys, so you don't have to go through it. Anyway,
that's right.
Literally, we're here to serve you guys. Seriously, thank us later, you know. While we're here, can we have a moment for my white lipstick, please? Snapchat family, you know. It looks better on the camera than it does on, you know, Snapchat. Anyways, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Get us to that 18K.
Excuse me, your small dreams. Guys, I've said it once. We're trying to get to 20 by the end of this month. What's today's date? I haven't even got my watch on. What's today's date? But you have got like less than 10 days. So subscribe now, come on.
These ones are already subscribed, the people that are watching. It's
no,
like
not everybody.
sharing.
There's some people that like to watch all our videos, all 71 of them, before they subscribe.
Yeah, because some of us have commitment issues, and it's fine. Don't make him pressure you into doing things that you don't need to do, you know? But you should subscribe to the channel though. Let's get on to the video. Married people them.
Where are you coming with this?
Do not forget date nights. Oh my god.
This is actually a real one, and something actually quite close to home. Because in our last one of our videos, we were talking about, you know, when we were dating, every Wednesday we would go out, and we went out. We started going out on the 4th of June, so every 4th we celebrated. But it's like now that we are married, we got a bit complacent.
Yeah, really.
We were like, you know, because we now live together, it's okay for us to have a little 10-minute chin wag before we go to bed, but no, it's not okay. So after recording that video, we made an instant decision that we need to go back to our Wednesdays, because we try and schedule Wednesdays, but then things just happen, people get in our schedules, but no, not anymore. We just made a real conscious decision to make sure that we bring back that Wednesday. Don't let anyone just come and steal our day, and we're going back to celebrating the 14th of every month, just to make sure that we are constantly talking, having fun, and just being intentional.
Mate, it's not easy. You know when your own videos speak to you, after that video you're just like, ooh, are we false prophets right now? Let's live out what we say, and we always want to talk from experience, so we're just like, let's implement that one straight away. And it was so nice. We went out last week, and it was just so good to just sit opposite each other and chat, intentional on a date night. Because the thing is, like, we always say this, but only dead fish go with the flow. You can't just think, oh, you're married, so, you know, we're going to see each other here and there, and our marriage is just going to flourish just naturally. Because at the end of the day, there's so much pulling your marriage apart. You have to be so intentional about making the main thing the main thing. And for us, our marriage is the most important thing. So we need to be intentional about that. And even in the good times, we still need to go to date nights. It's not just when times are hard and you realize that things are getting a bit dry. No, keep them alive.
And sometimes, obviously, the biggest thing to think about is like the financial aspect. But we just make sure that we just find some good deals.
I'm a bargain hunter. I don't know about y'all, but
definitely, we've got like gourmet cars. You can get 50% off in some restaurants, 2 for 1 in other restaurants. So again, it doesn't have to be an expensive date night, but it just needs to be carved out time so that you can actually spend time together and talk.
At least once a week.
Yeah, seriously. At the very least.
Yeah. Married people, do not limit your love for each other.
Yeah. You see, the thing, when it comes to marriage, you would assume that you've actually declared that you're going to spend the rest of your life together, and you've been through the dating, you've been through the engagement season, and therefore you would screen the person enough to realize now we're committing to each other for the rest of our life, that you would actually drop your guards down. But some people actually try and limit their love. And I was actually reading an article last week where there was advice given to women about the things that you should and shouldn't do, and there's a lot of rubbish written
Wow.
for women. Now I understand why you guys are borderline crazy.
What?
Okay?
I'm not,
Because
man.
there is a lot of crazy things written for women, and I'm scared. Like they were like, don't give your man your everything when you're married. Make sure that you challenge everything that he says, and don't ever take his first word for anything. Make sure you scrutinize.
Really?
Make sure you keep money on the side in case he does something so you can run away. And I get it. Look, women are trying to protect themselves because they've been hurt before. However, if you limit yourself in a relationship, it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be, half in, half out. No, go in, take the risk, because love is such a beautiful thing. And I personally think it's worth risking everything for. Go in full heart into especially when you're married, so that you can have a fruitful relationship.
And it can be so hard, especially for us women. Like, I don't know, for me, especially when you've been hurt so much before, and like the guy's proven himself to you, but you're still like, oh no, I'll reserve a bit for me, I'll do this. And then you listen to other people who are like, oh, make sure you got your side stash because, if your man
it makes sense.
It actually makes sense, like naturally it does, but then you're restricting your relationship from being all that it can be. Like, and I realized that when you jump in and you just like, I'm gonna have to sink or swim, and I'm believing by faith that our relationship is gonna swim. Like, there's just so much your relationship is open to.
It's such a love is such a beautiful, powerful thing, and having your guards up is not gonna actually help your relationship. Although it makes sense, it's not good for you whatsoever.
Yeah, so don't limit your love. This is my favorite one. Like, don't take things too seriously, married people. Like, damn, people get married and they're like, oh, I'm married now. I mean, that means I can't, do this, I can't do that, I gotta change the way that I dress, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It's like, I gotta be at home cooking every day. Like, no. Just enjoy, man.
Enjoy. The way that you were in your dating phase, just continue going, continue having the fun, continue the date night,
tickle each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Go on Afrobeats, have a little wine.
Yeah. Oh my days. Literally, behind closed doors, we have so much fun, and we make sure that we have more fun there than we do on the camera, because those are the real moments. This is like 2 seconds of our life if you put it in context. But for us, it's just so important that we have fun. Life is already a struggle. This is my line. Life is so hard. But in my marriage, it will be fun.
Yeah,
like literally, we're gonna have a good time. I want to be rushing home. I want to be around games more so than I want to be around other people, because we create our own environment of fun. And we'll be doing this, and our children will come into this environment, and it'll be contagious. Like, at the end of the day, like, we will take fun wherever we go, because that is who we are, and that's the environment that we stimulate in our marriage.
Really be lighthearted, because life is actually quite difficult. But
if you sit and think about life for a moment, you'll actually get really down, because it's hard. It's not easy. So for us two being together, we're gonna use that as a benefit, because two are often better than one. Like, when one's down, the other one can lift them up. So we want to enjoy the fruits of that, and not, use it as, I don't know, it's like dampen each other's spirits. We want to lift up each other's spirits. So for us, fun is like a major key of our relationship.
And the thing is, sometimes you just gotta force it. You just gotta have fun. Like, it's as simple as that. It's not every day that you may feel to do something, but just have fun. Or things. Sometimes I'm like me again, being an introvert. I like to sit in my corner, and Annabella would just come and she would just run and then jump in my space. And right now, I don't feel like interacting with you, but you know what? I'm going to embrace it for the sake of our marriage.
And we shake each other sometimes, and we're like, we're not having a dead marriage. Like, we literally tell each other that when one's upset, we're just like, no, it's not that deep. We're not having a dead marriage. And it's hard to be intentional about that, especially when Gabe's darkness just clouds the whole room. Because when he's down, he is down. Like, you just feel darkness.
I just want to be in my corner.
But you just have to like force it. I'm just like, no, we're not having a dead marriage. And then he'll get alive, or I'll put some Afro beats or whatever it is.
Yeah, that little wine helps. I'm not gonna lie. I say it again. I said it once and I say it again.
Marital people, do not let the struggles of the world affect your household.
This is kind of laboring over the previous point, but it's very important that when you get affected, like you have a bad day at work, or you have someone that annoys you, please make sure that you don't come home
and take it out
and take it out
Why are you looking at me?
on your spouse. I know women can feel a certain way, but just know that your husband is not the one who caused the troubles. So don't bring it home. However,
where am I bringing it then?
Yeah, okay, cool. It's true. That's a very valid point. Bring it home, but just make sure that the delivery is executed in such a way that your husband does not feel the burden like you're attacking him. Because men are out here just trying to chill, and they're getting so much abuse from their wives, like they shot them or something. Listen, just come home, just say, oh babe, you know, Shanae just really affected me
Oh
today.
my days, who is this Shanae?
Shanae really annoyed me today, and I just want to be able to talk to you. Do you have a few moments where I can share my heart with you, babe? Are you okay?
Do you have a few moments? Yeah, you do. You're my husband. But on a serious note, though,
seriously, you might be having a really difficult time at work, but just take comfort that you can go home and be at peace, and allow that to be your happy place. And then when you go, and then you can get fueled up to to go back into the wilderness and attack your job situation, because you don't want to be in the wilderness outside and in the wilderness at home as well. So it's important to have a resting place. So you know, just shake it off before you get home, and then go in, and then you can have peace so that you can go out, because you don't want to be going in between. Because
in work life or in external environment, you can be going through a really, really tough season, and that's okay, and it's important to talk to your spouse about it and all of that. But for me, sometimes, like especially starting a new job and everything, like before I come home, I'm literally declaring things over me, so that, especially if it's a date night, like I don't want to go and come to a date night with Gabes and just be like, oh, but every single time because of the season that I'm going through. Sometimes, like, we need to take control of our flesh and just be like, no, my feelings are not going to dictate the atmosphere of our date night tonight, because it's not fair on my husband. Like, that's the sacrificial, I don't know, nature that you have in marriage. It's not about faking it or whatever. It's just like, come on, Anna, you are actually okay. You're happy.
You just want to give your partner the best.
Yeah.
That's as simple as it is. Not just giving them all your leftovers, your stress and stuff. Be able to channel it in a way that you could present it to your partner in such a way that it's not like you're attacking him or something like that. But just be able to give it and then just move on. Yeah,
definitely. Like, married people, do not entertain relationships that may compromise your marriage.
This is a very big one. We actually even did a video on, like, we don't actually believe in having best friends of the opposite sex. Like, to us, it doesn't make sense. We're not going to explain that in this video, but you can check it out. Go down below. But yeah, like, you don't want to be, even regardless of even the opposite sex, you don't want to even be entertaining relationships with people who speak negatively of your partner. Like, someone who's really close to me is my mum. Yes, I am a mummy's boy, and I'll say it and I'll say it again. But even my mum, I would actually have to initially be like, hey, this is my wife. You can't speak to my wife like that. My mum's never done that because she's such an amazing woman. But let's just say that she had a really frustrated period, and she tried to jump on Anna. She can't do that. This is my wife.
You have to protect your marriage, and that could be from people that are the opposite sex, people that are same sex, people that are your family, your friends,
or even even remove yourself from the environment when people are talking about their spouse negatively, because slowly but surely you'll be speaking about your spouse negatively because you'll be trying to fit in. Don't try and fit into those circles. Make sure that you just remove yourself.
100%. Like, it's so important to protect your marriage. Seriously, I don't think we realize how much influence people have on us. So, like, you need to be cautious of the types of people you're spending your time with. You need to be cautious of the types of conversations that you're having outside, and even colleagues. Like, are there people that you're getting attracted to and you're just like, no, you need to cut things off in certain situations.
It's really being self-aware and knowing what your flesh is doing. And one of the reasons why we say we don't have friends with opposite sex, because you can't really trust yourself. That's the biggest thing. You can't trust yourself and say, oh yeah, we're going to be spending late nights doing all these things and nothing's going to happen. So, because sometimes it's a misconception that only bad people cheat with people, but sometimes people just put themselves in really bad situations and then they find themselves cheating.
Good guys cheat too. It's just environments and circumstances, and we're not saying it's right, but you literally need to stay so away from the cliff so that you have no chance of dropping it, rather than getting right close. Oh, she's just my female friend, and we just talk once in a while at 11 p.m. okay, you want to get close to that cliff, that's you, boy. But for us,
Yeah.
we just stay well away, and
Like,
we're like, no, we don't trust ourselves, so we don't put ourselves in the situations where our flesh might take over, and we're very sensitive to, you know, how we're acting in certain
And
environments.
how it makes our part, and how it makes Anna feel,
Yeah.
for example. I don't want her to feel jealous,
Yeah.
so just not going to entertain it.
So yeah.
Yeah, so sorry to all the girls that's tried to comment on my Insta stories and stuff. I just don't reply.
He's just like another level of, you know, I don't know, he's just
Sorry.
extra, but you
I
know,
don't reply.
yeah, he's really
Please.
like. We hope you enjoyed that video. We hope you enjoyed this series, guys. We're really enjoying this journey that we're taking you guys on,
Yeah.
like having family online and all that jazz. But
Thank you, fam.
yeah, thanks for all your comments, all your love, all the encouragement. Like, guys, we love you so much, and we will see you at our next video. Bye.